Among the 5 deepest oceans in the world, there's no denying that our waters are home to a variety of surprises and mythical creatures that always trigger our imaginations. Really, considering how many deep-sea creatures have been discovered in the different oceans all over the world, but still there are a lot of unidentified creatures living in there that are worthy to discover. Welcome to Animals Wow TV. In today's video, we will dive right into the deepest water of the youngest and the warmest ocean in the world, the Indian Ocean. But this isn't the only fascinating part of this vast body of water. Its vastness conceals a variety of wonders, which explorers have been attempting to discover up to this day. Starting with, take a look at this. Is this a new variety of jellyfish in the Indian Ocean? This jellyfish is possibly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, if ever it is true. But yes, it's true. This gelatinous creature known as Halotrophus masi is a spectacular hydromedusan that's found all across the world's temperate and tropical waters. That vibrant color of the jellyfish looks like a spectacular display of fireworks. When lit, that travels in almost absolute darkness. In fact, this lovely species is found to spend most of its time traveling in the darkest part of the Indian Ocean, where it can slay its natural beauty. Another jelly-like creature was also seen in the deepest chasms of the Indian Ocean, potentially for the first time. Meet the sea squirt. It looks like an extraordinary gelatinous creature with a bulbous gelatinous head and trailing long tail that touches the seafloor, which is not very common to the jellyfish I know. According to the video, it doesn't really have a common name, but it looks like a tunicate which would normally be anchored to the seafloor using that big long tentacle he has that would naturally be physically anchored. And for some reason, it raises its body above the seafloor so it can filter food out of the water. But this squid is quite different. Look at this gentle scavenger that floats through the deep sea, collecting marine snow and other drifting debris with long feeding filaments. Despite its name, the vampire squid is not just a squid. Its unique characteristics set it apart from other cephalopods and helps it survive in the ocean's deepest, darkest depths. One of the vampire squid's most striking characteristics is its large eyes. In fact, it's proportional to its body size, the biggest eyes of any living creature. My, Grandma, what a big eye you have. Well, if you watch it closely, you might see a vampire's eye glow a bright blue, not red. You know those vampire eyes we see in movies? Not that one. But they're not actually blue. A vampire squid's eyes are clear, but when illuminated by the ROV's lights, they reflect the surrounding water and appear to be blue. There's no other snail in the world armored like the chrysomelon squamiferum, which lives over hydrothermal vents deep in the Indian Ocean. It goes by quite a few other names, including the scaly foot gastropod, scaly foot snail, and even the sea pangolin. Today, its multi-layered shell structure inspires stronger materials from airplane hulls to military equipment. The marine mollusk might not have the charisma of the orangutans and the pandas of this world, but a closer look reveals that it's just as special. The scaly-foot snail is the only organism known to incorporate into its skeleton, both into its shell and into the hundreds of external scales which give it its name. It's the RoboCop of the ocean world. But this unique armor will provide little defense against human activities like deep-sea mining that threaten its deep-sea habitat. This creature has been likened to silly string, and the outer ring of the creature's body is reported to be over 47 meters alone, or simply 154 feet long. That's somehow equivalent to the size of an 11-story building, making it the largest deep-sea creature ever discovered, spreading out like a spiral UFO hovering in the water. Actually, this translucent string-like creature is not an unknown species. Instead, scientists have already classified it as a siphonophore, which are actually a deep-sea predator made up of many small clones called zooids that act together as one, spread out like a single long string in the water. As a matter of fact, the siphonophore is actually most closely related to a jellyfish. It appears as it could be mistaken for anything from an unusually long rope to a strange ocean swell pattern. Have you ever seen a sea pig or a sea cucumber that walks along the seafloor on little squishy feet? Wait, what? A sea cucumber and a pig? Oh, and it shoves dead things into its mouth with tentacles. Sea pigs are not actually pigs, but sea cucumbers, and they are quite the freakishly adorable deep-sea oddity. While physiologically nothing like pigs you're imagining right now, their translucent, pink-tinged bodies accompanied by several pairs of elongated tube feet, although some located on their heads, do show some resemblance to their land-based namesake. Well, I think that makes sense. Oink oink, baby. Meet the elusive deep ocean hunter. Nobody really knows about them, but their common name is, assfish. If you look at it, it's got double nostrils that are very massive. As you can see in the video, it doesn't care about the bait. What it knows about is what it can smell, and it smells like a crowd of delicious meals. Once a crowd of the shrimp-like scavengers arrive, now it's dinner time. Next on the list is the Slender Snipe eels. As its name implies, it is long and slender, reaching lengths of at least 4 feet, but weighs only a few ounces. It uses its upper and lower jaws that are extended and full of small teeth, and the tips are curved, giving the mouth a beak-like appearance to snare shrimp. The Slender Snipe eel, or deep-sea duck, holds the record for having more backbones than any animal. There are up to 750 in its long, slender body. For the last creature on this list, we have the most bizarre-looking creature transforming itself at a depth of 3,753 feet in the Indian Ocean, and it is still unknown. It looks like a monster from an old arcade game that gamers generally shoot. It floats around for about 40 seconds before suddenly shrinking into a tiny black ball shape. Then a few seconds later, it opens up and becomes a little elongated to resemble the top of a lemon squeezer. But the most surprising thing about these UFO-like creatures is that they suddenly break themselves into 2 pieces. Like, what? How could this creature divide himself into 2 in just a matter of seconds and still live? Whew, blowing minds. Anyway, that's kind of weird, but it's pretty awesome to see these extraordinary deep-sea creatures in the Indian Ocean's deepest point. Alright, among those creatures, which one intrigued you the most? Be sure to write it down in the comments section below. If you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more videos like these. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching and take care.